All right, time to round out our evening events. We started today, or I guess this evening, with One Piece. Very good read. We then had Berserk. Really, really good read. Yeah. And now we end off our evening with what I've been waiting for, and hopefully what you guys have been waiting for. Our Manhua. Earlier this week, we did Manhua read-throughs. Oh, God, going through them is always so fun. We did our Manhua read-throughs. I was a little tired. Was a little off-kiltered. But we'll get back into the swing of things. Oh, make sure my mic's not fully unmuted or muted. I don't know. So I did do Manhua earlier this week. If you guys caught that part. I was a little tired. So next time, we got to make sure maybe do a little bit earlier. Got to change that pace up. But this time, we should be good. Ready to go. We have, again, 3 series we're going to be doing. These series have been chosen because they have been told to me numerous times they have been good, and I hear that people say they're interesting enough at least. And then mixed in also with just, I found them and they're odd ones, and I kind of wanted to read them. And then, of course, one of them, personal favorite that I really wanted to read. So, first up is going to be Northern Blade. The Legend of the Northern Blade, to be specific. I've heard some interesting stuff about this one. I've heard some pretty good people talk about how like this is a actual cool story, and the swordsmanship in this is pretty cool, and the artwork goes hard. We're going to read just one chapter of this today, because it is late. The second story is The Back Alley Mage's Return. Something about this title got me intrigued. I don't know what, but it's got me intrigued. Now, I did say the same thing for the I got dumped by my girlfriend and then became a martial artist for the Manhua read-through. And that one was kind of, So maybe I'm going to go 2 for 2, but hopefully not. But this sounds interesting, so I want to give this one a shot. And of course, if you didn't know, I said it on stream during the Greatest Estate read-through, but we're doing this. What a bountiful harvest, Demon Lord. They were setting this shit up at the end, the epilogue. I gotta know what now. I have to know. And there are prevalent events that now, and characters that tie into the Greatest Estate that go back to this. I haven't started to read the Dragon Wife side story or spinoff. I'll get to that at some point. It's not gonna be on stream, but I'm definitely gonna get to that. Yeah. you should have known this one was coming. You should have known this one was coming. But these are our first new Manhua readings that we will have for the channel. If I don't like some, I'll drop them and add new ones in. I have a backup list. But for now, this is what we will be doing, and I'm excited. I am excited. So let's just go right into this, so we can get going with these chapters. Again, I'm gonna try and keep it on this page. It seems that we'll be okay so far. From the other readings, we should be all right. If not, well, we'll learn. We'll learn. So, starting off with the first chapter of The Legend of the Northern Blade. Let's get into this. I'm expecting some good swordsmanship. Also, not to be too down the manhwas yesterday, because some of them were actually pretty cool. I was fading out for some of it at the end, but some of them were cool. I am slightly expecting a better quality from the manhwas side of things, but hey, maybe I might just be giving them too much credit, but we'll see. So the first page in the first sentence, 130 years ago, the Silent Night revealed itself to the world for the very first time. Afterwards, the world was consumed by devastating war. Countless men were killed and robbed. Is this during like a feudal era? Thus, the world lost its vitality. As the damage grew exponentially, the martial masters of Murim came together to start a coalition called the Heavenly Alliance. Let me do long strip. There we go. Hold on. And let me not get spoiled. There we go. Called the Heavenly Alliance. The Heavenly Alliance decided to form a set that would stop the Silent Night and keep them in check. As a result, the hidden martial art Book Jinho, here back to Korea, was appointed as the first generation leader of the Northern Heavenly Sect. So, Legend of the Northern Blade. So, there's like cardinal directions, I guess. The Heavenly Alliance provided the Northern Heavenly Sect with a great deal of support, including countless fighting techniques and spiritual remedies. Okay. Man bulked. Looks like Lubu. With the support of the Heavenly Alliance, the Northern Heavenly Sect trained its warriors and stopped the Silent Knight's attack. What is the Silent Night? Like, Silent Night. Like, that kind of shit? Like, it's an entity? Is it like the Void from MCU? Time has passed, and Nam Moon-san, again, Korea, my bad, just like the Chinese ones, 1,000 apologies. Nam Moon-san became the second generation leader of the sect. After him came Kagwan, the third generation leader, so the Hokages. So first leader, Wandering Swordsman. Second leader, Lubu. Third leader, Guts. All the young warriors of the world looked up to the Northern Heavenly Sect. Over 10,000 of them have gathered from various regions of the mainland. Okay. Alrighty. But what went wrong? Mountains. Zooming. Armies. A man that went by the grand nickname of the Wall in the North. The fourth generation leader. Here we go. The Minato. Of the Northern Heavenly Sect, the Northern Wall, Jin Kohano? Kohano? I'm gonna call him Jin. These last names or first names are... Whew, tough. Jin. The spear and shields of the northern heavenly sect, the four pillars. Four heavenly kings. Alright, this is like, a feudal story. Interesting. So, they waged war with someone. Alright, so you have one guy with, like, a spear, sword master. This guy, I guess, is going in fisticuffs. Then you have a whip master. That's pretty cool. And I guess the main guy, of course, has to be a sword. Yeah, he's got gauntlets, or a gauntlet. And with one punch sends a mighty hurricane. The four pillars, the demon fist, Joe Chehoa. I'm going to say Joe. Spear guy. Oh, yeah, Spear Master. I like him. Four pillars, the Great Tempest. Kiwong. A sword user. Four pillars, the Ghost Blade Yiwong. Whip. Indiana Jones, Belmont over here. I like this. All right. The four pillars, the Iron Bloodied Warrior Ja. Oh, bro, Ja over here getting sauce. And, of course, their leader, the Northern Blade, I guess. Mihawk. Oh, he does one of these, like, kung fu stomps? And he makes an earth wave? Oh, okay. 4 generations, the Northern Heavenly Sect fought against the Silent Knight from the barren lands of the North. Okay, so they're Gondor. They're Gondor. They're literally Gondor. Oh, okay. They're Korean Gondor. And the Silent Knight must have realized their limits from battling against the sect. Yeah, they're just fighting against Mordor. They're just fighting against Mordor, like the corrupted men of the Northeast. What the fuck? Because it eventually vanished. Or, well, let me guess. Or so we thought. However, Jin Mo Huang, 13 years old, another Jin. Father. Yeah. The North Wall had collapsed. Bro. Ooh. Yo, army looking tough. They're just all in the gates. Barbarians at the gates? They're infiltrated the gates, man. They're just like, yeah, what's up? Not looking so tough now. Who brought Mihawk to their knees? The Northern Heavenly Sect. Looks like all the warriors of the land have gathered here, huh? The almighty 9 skies who reign from the peak of Merman. Seriously, it's just Mordor. It's just Mordor and Gondor. All right, so the 9 skies. We got a big beard guts wielder here, a skinny dude, grandpa with a glaive, another professor over here looking guy. He's got that strategist fan. We have a priest over here, a dual wielder here, a fucking old man Kimpachi, and a wandering hermit here with his fucking staff. Hold on. This is my weapon. Yeah, that's me in the corner right there. I guess I'm part of the 9 skies. No, I'm the leader of the 9 skies. I'm the Sky King. So obviously they follow me. Listen, North. Sorry, man. I gotta fucking take you. Is what it is. Yo, gotta let me through. Sometimes I just gotta pass by. Was this your doing, Heavenly Alliance? Heavenly Alliance. Wait. Oh, wait, am I misremembering? Hold on. Or misreading this? Hold on. Wait, did his own alliance betray him? What? The Silent Night revealed itself in the world. Afterwards, the world was consumed by devastation, and countless men were killed and robbed. Thus, the world lost its vitality as the damage grew exponentially. The martial masters of Murin came together to start a coalition called the Heavenly Alliance. So they're the Heavenly Alliance. Oh, the Heavenly Alliance decided to form a sect that would stop the Silent Night and keep them in check. But I guess by the 4th generation, if there's nothing to keep in check, I guess they're like, fuck you. We shouldn't have you anymore. Consider this your termination, I guess. I'm gonna guess. Or is this gonna be like a Sauron kind of thing where it's like, we must join with the night. We must join with the silentness. For only there can be true peace. So there's like 9 clans that lead the Heavenly Alliance. Okay. The 9 skies. The great sage. Simon Hawa, a rare genius who has put the prestigious Simon family back on its feet, whatever that means, thanks to its outstanding insight and knowledge. His small head contains all the reasons and logic of the world. That's fucking crazy. All right. Korea knows how to hype them up. Sect leader Jin, are you really going to keep denying your crimes? What crimes? He was doing his job. How could you collude with the Silent Night when your own job was to stop them? Yo, this feels like we're falsifying evidence right now. Or there's like a misunderstanding. Or maybe we realized the Silent Night was not the true enemy. I, Jin Kaoho, have lived my entire life without shame. I like this guy. Giving me some, like, Harold vibes. Like, if he was clean. Yet you accuse me of colluding with the Silent Night? That's nonsense. The 4 pillars of the Northern Heavenly Sect have already tested... No way! Damn. Oh, man. His boys were not locked in like that? Even the whip user? Oh, man. I like them. So we gotta fight against those guys. And then the 9. So we're setting up the journey, I guess, for his son. Don't even try to act innocent. Yo. Traitors, man. Traitors! They're all fucking traitors. I feel like fucking Kylo Ren right now. Traitor! These are my friends and brothers who I've trusted and relied on in the battlefields for decades. That makes it even worse, man. That makes it fucking worse. Why in the world are they abandoning the Northern Heavenly Sect like this? I see that I'm completely alone now. Oh. Your boy, your son. Is this all a part of their plan? I will not be able to escape no matter how much I try. All right. Heavenly Alliance. I shall do as you say. I'm radiating aura right now. But again, this is like an entire fucking army at their heels. Just as I expected, his internal energy is out of this world. The Northern Heavenly Sect has grown too powerful while facing off against the Silent Night, but you made it that powerful in the first place. That was the entire point. It's like the guys who made Samurai Jack to fight Aku. He beats Aku, and they're like, he's too powerful. We have to eliminate him. It is now a heavy burden on us. As long as the Northern Heavenly Sect exists, we won't be able to rule over the mainland the way we want. There we go. Yeah, it's just a power grab. It's just a power grab. As of today, the Northern Heavenly Sect is disbanded. I command you to leave the sect and live freely at my disciples. Bro, how many How many disciples does he have? Also, the wave of armies that are here. Yo, this line continues. This is my final order as Jin Kwang, the leader of the Northern Heavenly Sect. Yo, go. Go, people, go. However, after losing his mother at a young age and growing up under a bad father, my son will be left all alone in this desolate northern land. Well, that sucks. You must promise me that you won't lay a hand on him. Bro, they're not going to keep that promise. You think they're going to keep that promise? Bullshit, they will. We must eliminate anyone who could cause us trouble. But this might be difficult given the current circumstances. Yo, traitors, tears, bullshit. I promise. If we apply any more pressure on them, we will only end up antagonizing the martial heroes of the land. Oh, is that who they are? The heroes? Yo, some heroes you guys fucking are. Yo, what the fuck? Moan. I'm gonna call him Jin. Jin. I'm sorry. Oh. Ooh. Damn. The Northern Heavenly Sect was created by the Heavenly Alliance to protect the mainland. The mainland. So are we on like an island or something? And staunchly fought off the Silent Knight for over 100 years. And they said you were too good at your job. You were far too good at your job, so now you're disbanded. However, the 4th generation sect leader Jin Kaho was ultimately betrayed by those he had sworn to protect. The Legend of the Northern Blade. Comic Hey Min. Original novel original novel list. Wugak. Daily Book Inc. Cool. 3 years later. Interesting setting. We said we wouldn't kill him or lay a hand on him, but no one ever said anything about anyone else. Have you finally come to your senses? You. What's the meaning of this? Huh. Look at his eyes. I thought we had tame and innocent kid, but he is the venomous energy of a viper. I don't know about the last team leader, but I, Jiang Parison, am not the generous of men. It angers me to think that we have to rot away here for 3 years because of you. Oh, what, they have to guard him? Now tell us what asset and secret fighting techniques you're hiding. If you don't, we'll just kill you right here and return to the mainland. Are you laughing? Kid, I don't think you understand the situation you're in. We can easily disguise your death as a suicide and scatter your remains in the wilderness where the wolves will gladly devour them. Then we won't have to waste away at a place like this anymore. So go on and tell us. As if I have anything to say to you. Ooh, cut off what? A pinky? Or break his finger, excuse me. Okay, they broke his finger. The 9 skies. Did you forget the promise my father made to the Heavenly Alliance? The 9 skies, the Heavenly Alliance. To be continued. Alright. Good first chapter. I'm definitely invested. I'm definitely intrigued to see where this is going. The art style is different. It's like an actual fucking tapestry. Not what I thought when I looked at the cover, but maybe we're gonna like change as time goes on. But alright, Legend of the Northern Blade. Cool. Cool. Very cool. Alright, that was that. Now we move on to the Back Alley Mage Returns. Again, name is fascinating. Name is very, very fascinating. But yes, to my not surprised, I am noticing already that I feel like the The Manhua have a little bit of an edge when it comes to their writing. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit more gravitas to the story. But we'll see. There's still time. So, now we are going to be reading. I didn't leave a link. Fuck. Alright. Well, link will be in the description down below for VOD Gang people, but I didn't leave a link for the first one. And I didn't have this up. Oh my god, I am just fucking up right now. My Manhua little thing right there, my little indication. I mean, it should just be obvious, but still. Alright, let me at least put the link for this chapter from where I'm reading. And again, all this will be in the description after for you guys as VOD Gangs in the future. Hope you're doing well. Alright. Now that we did the Legend of the Northern Blade, first chapter, we're doing the first chapter of the Back Alley Mage's Return. Let's see how good this is. Wyvern. And Wyvern. I'm not using Webtoons because I wanted to use this because of the black and white filter, and I didn't want to like use another browser to use it. But if I am using like a translation or whatever, that's an issue, I'll switch back over. A wyvern circled through the sky as it flew. Merely free than anyone else. That sight was exactly why. A guy in blood. I from the great magical house of Duckholm. All right, another great house story. Looks like a priest, but covered in blood. Decide to retire as a troubleshooter. Uh-huh. That was my one and only reason. Now only you remain. Crows. Using some kind of magic force to choke a guy. Number 1, you've been hiding your skills, haven't you? Giddy. That's not the kind of power a mere troubleshooter should possess. I'm the one asking questions here. You call this a grimoire? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, that's right. Is there a battle here? Did you really think we came in such numbers just to catch one hunting dog? Yeah, a battle happened. Well, if it weren't you, Duckland folks, you'd have swarmed here like a pack of dogs. So again, trying to take out a legendary family. So, how'd you use it? I don't know. So what, like, grimoire magic versus innate magic or something? If those greedy Ducklands had known, they would have buried it away in the storage like that. I mean, it's cool. Cool grimoire. You don't know how to use it, do you? Yet you've come this far chasing it. Does this mean it's worth that much? I mean, Freeroom would be like, yo, give me now, please. Hand over the grimoire now. Alright. Then I'll ask ahead of the family to show you mercy. You could return to a troubleshooter instead of a hunting dog. Whatever this means. Smirks. Does a mere troubleshooter administrator have that kind of power? Well then, any last words? You bat! Oh, you finally realize your true identity. How admirable. Oh, who has aura? Who has aura? Who has Kane right now? Alright, someone has insane Ryatsu. Dangerous. You have quite good instincts. Someone who radiates such a menacing aura. How delightful. My name is Faharin von Dolken, and I am the head of the House of Dolken. Interesting. The Dolken family. The Dolken. Okay, so the Dolken family are the assholes in this. Okay. So I thought he was a Dolken. The head of the Dolken. If you don't mind, I'd like to take that grimoire. But let's discuss that after. I've been active as a troubleshooter for over 10 years, whatever troubleshooter means. Though I've served Dolken for half my life, this is the first time I've ever seen their master. They say House Dolken, the greatest magical family in the Eastern continent. Ooh, we got continents. What kind of person is this mage? Death. The head of the Dolken, and supposed to be the strongest in history. Okay, Eisen, relax. Yo, your aura is intimidating. How utterly distasteful. You want to take spoils? You want to take the spoils someone worked hard to obtain for free? How shameless. He's gonna put it into a storage. No. Laughs. Maniacally. Him too. Both men are cracked right now. Damn it, should I not have devoured the wyvern back there? How unlucky that the head of the family came personally. He wanted to eat a wyvern? His presence is no joke, so he's trying to put on a facade right now, like, I got this. Yo, you don't intimidate me, but in actuality, he's like, his power. Okay. He's the most overwhelming mage I've ever seen. It would be easier to kill you and reclaim the grimoire, but fine. Let me get to the point. Taps his cane. Return to Dolken's fold. Are they like a mage guild family? If you hand over the grimoire, I'll overlook everything you've done. How about it? Your talent is truly unremarkable. But after watching that battle, I'm lamenting on why I never noticed you before. A mere dirty vagrant from the Black and White District, learning the trash that only troubleshooters practice, and yet achieving a level like this. If you were that talented, were given the Dolken wings, how far could you soar? That's an offer. How far could Dolken rise with you as our blade? Rise together right by my side. Make Dolken even greater. You too would leave your name in history. He wants to be free. Return to Dolken. Of course, you'll have to return that grimoire. Fine. Yes, excellent. Then first the grimoire. But I have one condition. Give me the position of the head of the family, and I'll consider it. Bro, oh, you pushed your luck a little too far there, bud. You pushed your luck a little too far there. You know, make me the head. I want it. I want it all. You give me the position, I'll give it to you. Yeah, Sosuke Aizen over here was like, Hollow number 90, Kuruhitsuki. He's lost his patience. Oh, didn't you say you watched the battle? All right, so his magic circle that lingers, the trifecta magic circle, encased around his fist, is now making a lightning charge. Choking. Killed, dude, damn. Okay, yo, brutal. This is gonna be definitely a brutal story. Holy shit. Okay. Fucking snaps his neck. Do you know how many died from this? Yep, here comes the rage. The rage, the malice. Are you really going to act this way? To be fair, he has been very mild-mannered and everything, but obviously it's a facade just to get him to hand over his property. You could die. That's true. Damn, right, it's true. He doesn't... Okay, I'm kind of liking this personality of just, fuck it, we ball. It's kind of refreshing. It's a little, manic, but I kind of like it. Like, he's like, fuck it, if I die, I die. So, lightning punches, but this guy has the Freerin, hexagon barrier. You only know if something's long or short by comparing. Fine, then I'll need to put you in your place. Brings out his magic crest. By the eye of Agamotto. A pillar of rock appears. Insane. And again, another crescent circle ring. More rocks appear. Is this really the head of the Dulklin? I can't see any openings at all. You're thinking far too much. A wall he runs into. Didn't you say you only know by comparing? There are things you can know without comparing. Big magic circle. Such as the gap between you and me, for instance. Fire. Big explosion. So he used the wall to, like, separate them and to jade him into a corner. And then he makes a magic circle in this inlet and basically fries him while keeping himself safe. Jesus. I held back enough that you wouldn't die. How about it? Do you feel like talking now? What if I were to bow my head even now? What if I agreed to return to Dulklin Fold? Would you actually do that? As if. Bro, this guy doesn't... Wait, he's got the Yusuke gun? Oh, shit. Okay, I like it. I like it. Art style is pretty good, too. But I like it. I like this mentality right here. I'm sick of eating dog food. So, fires a Yusuke / Killua light gun, or lightning gun over here. Who's going to become a dog again? Just because the leash is shiny and the house is big doesn't mean that the doghouse isn't still a doghouse. How foolish. He now raises his cane and his aura is flexing. He is flexing the aura, and that lightning doesn't come close. He encompasses the entire battlefield in a gigantic magic circle. Again, this is some Einzulgaun shit. 10th tier magic. Oh no, bro. He's doing the 10th tier. Oh, Lord. Yeah, dude. He's just flexing. He is just flexing his magic like he's Ainz right here. Oh, let me get a better gift. I don't like that. More. Yes. Here we go. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're cooking. He is just genuinely flexing off a huge radius. Yo, Ainz would probably like this verse then. He would probably really like this verse. But yeah, just magic circles galore, expanding, and then just unleashing a torrent. A torrent of power is coming this guy's way. Let me show you what overwhelming power is. Damn it. Yo, you thought you can control lightning? Bitch, please. This is the power of lightning. Your little Yusuke spirit lightning gun? That's kiddie stuff. I will show you the power of Thor. And then he brings down like an NL fucking smite. Okay. Alright. Yo, the Dalklins, they're assholes, but their head right now, it's kind of backing up what he's saying. So he strikes this entire area in lightning, bathing it in just static. Come to think of it, that was the reason that day when I suddenly looked up at the sky. The wyvern flying through the heavens looked so free, and yet, bleeding from his eyes in this image here, the reason I looked up at that sky, impressive. I thought you died, but you held on well. Is he like half destroyed like Obito? No, okay. So you did feel the difference in our power now, correct? It was significant. How about it? You seem ready to have a conversation now. What do you say if we finish our interrupted discussion? So you're telling me to become a troubleshooter again? I didn't mention I wasn't telling you to become a troubleshooter. I was telling you to become the head of a vassal house. Should let him finish that then. Oh. I mean, it's not the head, which he wants, and he's probably going to actually use this as a stepping stone to get, but he also probably knows that too, so he's like, watchdogs. But he wants to promote to a vassal house. Okay, alright. That's something. Head of a vassal house? House Dalklin, the greatest magical family in the Eastern continent, is strong enough to rival imperial power. Fucking dark arts Aizen over here. The dark wizard Aizen is intimidating, man. Good lord. You want me to become the family head of a house that pledges loyalty to the Dalklins? As expected, this must be your real purpose. You still seem to underestimate your own value. I want you, and the Grimoire, of course. You're an asset for him, man. Dude, is he gonna, like, burn the Grimoire? Ah, yes. To serve you in a different doghouse. Not today. Fucking lights on fire like Cutty Flam. Yes. You thought, well, with this, all your misdeeds are erased. Yep. From now on, only the glory of being with the Dalkland, pink fire, purple fire, whatever. What are you doing right now? Saying one last fuck you. What do you mean? Didn't you say take it? If you're fine with all of it being burnt up, that is. You will never die in peace. I get it. First, shut up and listen. You see, originally I was a troubleshooter, so I wasn't particularly greedy for money. When I did take this, because this thing is tied to money. You happen to know about the troubleshooter that Dalklin's young master devoured? Again, they keep saying devoured. Forbidden magic. That's right. The young master bastard ate my comrades. Dalklin covered up the whole incident. So, what? Is this your revenge? Why would I? I know that, and my comrades knew how worthless our lives of hunting dogs are. I thought I liked to help them achieve what they wanted to do. But for that, I needed a lot of money. After finally deciding to retire, I'm not going back into the doghouse now, am I? I've heard your last words well. takes the flames, turns them into blue flames. This is Dulklin's pride, the blue fire, a flame that never goes out. What? Amaterasu? Also, blue flames over purple flames? Really? Really? Okay. All right. In it, regret your choice to your very bones. Regret my ass. Rather than becoming Dulklin's dog, I'd rather return to the black and white district. Whatever that is. If that's not possible either, death isn't so boring. Well, I guess he's gonna, like, reincarnate back here. Yeah. He goes out on his own terms. Like, I kind of like his moxie. How long has it been since I felt the sense of liberation? It's a shame I couldn't escape while alive, but I have no regrets, for I am reborn. Unlike this life, I'll find freedom and get proper revenge. I confirmed the wind. Something happens. His supposed never-ending fire. What's this? Everything stopped. Ooh, Dio. Zawaldo. The grimoire. Ooh, you still have it. Bro, I would have tried to save it. His chest now has his marking. And it glows from blue to yellow. What is this now? What on earth is happening here? Oh, what a good cliffhanger. Alright, I'm liking Back Alley. I'm liking the Back Alley mage, man. First chapter impression has me, again, intrigued. Like, what is the black and white district? What is going on in this Dulklin continent family of hierarchy and whatnot? Yeah, and the art's really good. And the main character, different. A lot more fucked in the head. But I kind of get where he's coming from. Yeah. Okay. Alright. I'm definitely going to keep this one. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I can really get behind this guy. Alright. Alright. We have one more story left. Save the best for last. Save the best for last. What a bountiful harvest. Demon Lord. From the creators that gave you the greatest estate. Instant classic in my mind. And Lloyd will forever have a place in my heart of MCs. Easy. So now that we're here, I'm expecting good quality. We'll see if it will be on the same level as the greatest estate. I just want it to get close, while also having its own unique charm. But we shall see. We shall see. Now, the first chapter, What a Bountiful Harvest, Demon Lord. Let's go. So there he is, the man, the myth, the legend, the previous Demon King, long ago, that influenced the demon tribe that were at the top of that one mountain area. So we'll see where this goes. I'm Jong Seal Kim, your average graduate student. Oh, so he was a reincarnated person too. The system is still doing this shit. For what purpose, though, I wonder? Like, we kind of got, like, inklings here and there. Like, they have a program they're trying to start. But it's like, we only got, like, a scratch of it. At last. At least I was. Yesterday. I was suddenly transported into the body of Kratos, the Demon King, in my favorite game. You know how it goes. Oh, it's a game at this point. I think they did say, wait, it was... The book became a game, maybe. Well, whatever way, this is a reality in a universe, in a multiverse, in a compendium of realities where it's like, because they exist, they find their way into like other realities and different mediums for us to interact with. In this game, Paladins of Blood, the ancient sleeping hero, is awakened. And, forget it, whatever. Why bother explaining it? Oh. You see, the problem is, Lord Kratos, Zephyros, aid, level 17. The troops are ready to move out. The horde of demons. And he has dragons? What the fuck? Hello? He has dragons? They're the same dragons as I imagine our world. Let's end this famine with today's invasion. The Blood Drinker Azeroth, level 534. Okay, never mind. Video game shit. Einzulgon and whatnot. He's got a sword hand. The tragedy of being born on barren land, the pain of having to eat your own. The Ice Queen, level 531, Cryas. If this is kind of like Overlord, but like having the characters also go along for the ride would be kind of cool. That'd be kind of neat. Let's leave this in the past. Rip the humans apart, crush the elves. The Mistborn Duke, Hartok, level 555. He looks like the fucking Demon King. Or, the King of Hell later on. Hold on, what was his name again? Have you ever got his official name? Hell Cryos. I mean, he looks like him. He looks like him. Like, maybe like he's an ancestor, maybe? But yeah, it is the same writer, of course, so they're going to lean on styles and whatnot, but yeah. Turn them all into food. The Black Rock Tyrant, Bahul, level 539. We also never got giants in the the Greatest Estate. Wonder if we'll get some here. Listen up, demon troops. Also, these are his minions. Oh, these are his generals. I thought these were like war bands. Yeah, this is very like Overlord, but Korean. But probably going to be way more gaggy. Of course. So yeah, you have a big-ass brolic guy, a woman with 6 arms. This guy just has an entire, like, blade hand, and this secretary demon here. I, Krios, hereby command all demons. End this war at any cost. From this moment on. Oh, yeah, doesn't he make, like, the pact where it's, like, demons can't fight anymore? Like, they have to be very cautious? We will cease invading and begin farming. Bro, here we go. We're back. We are back. And his generals. That's absurd. They're so freaking scary. He's so freaking scary. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Just like Lloyd. Get him in line. Get him in line. Because if this war starts... Alert. Bro, we're back. The system. Your 12th playthrough has begun. Playable character, Kimchi for life. Level 990. Oh my god. Bro, what is this hero outfit? Wait, is he a maid? That guy will definitely kill me. Interesting. Okay. What a bountiful harvest, Demon Lord. I went to graduate school for agriculture at Hankuk University to achieve my dream of becoming a rich farmer. Sure. Lloyd had a similar thing with engineering. And since I'm super smart, I instantly became the top student of the program. And when you're the top student, that means Wow, you're just so smart, John Celio. Write my dissertation for me. It'll be a huge help. You lead the project. You're good at this stuff. They rely on you. Or take advantage of you, however you see it. Hey, John, I'm gonna say John. Plow that field over there, will you? That means you become everyone's servant. Again, like Lloyd. Like Sohei Kim. What kind of life is this? Bar for bar. Why am I doing all this work if the professors are just gonna take it all the credit? Ah, those assholes. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna really kill them. My dopamine levels were depleted. I was losing it. My only source of dopamine was this game. Okay. He's got a veg. Insanely difficult and super slow level speed-ups, FromSoft. No player had ever cleared a 19th playthrough. I wanted to feel a sense of achievement so badly, I gave up sleep for the game. Bro, that's a bad idea, but here I am. I don't have a leg to stand on. My first playthrough, then my second, then to my 10th. I became the first person in the world to play through Paladins of Blood and Iron 19 times. The demon defeated. Oh yeah. This is awesome. I'm the strongest person in the world. Dude, you need to go to bed. That's what I'll be doing after this chapter. They say the difficulty in the 12th playthrough is absolutely hellish. Dude, it gets worse? How? I should level up before I start. Oh yeah, I'm the strongest. The hero here. He's in a maid outfit or a sailor girl uniform. Oh, excuse me. The max level is 9,099, so I'll stop there. How many years did it take me? Who cares? Yeah, don't wallow. Here we go, round 20th. You ready for your 20th playthrough? Yep. Click light. Bright light. What's happening? Just like Sohei gets teleported away. What's going on? I gotta calm down. I'm smart. I can handle this. That's okay. Think on your feet then. Okay. I'm currently blue. This means this is my soul. Again, good catch. So I probably won't fall or die, probably. That's the Tower of Life. He knows this game. That means I'm in the Paladins of Blood game world. What's that Tomb of Paladins? Sweet. I'm going to possess my near maxed out character. Oh, that would have been nice. My life as a strong invincible warrior is about to begin. Well, kind of. I'm assuming he's going to get powerful. So that's his playable character. Wait. Now that I really see him, I really don't want to be him. Well, you put him in a maid outfit. That's crazy. I thought I was not going to allow him. No, he denied going into his strongest character because of the fucking maid outfit. He's like, I don't want to be stuck like that. What happened? Where am I going? Oh, never mind. Oh, okay, so that wasn't in his control. Hey. Not him. Definitely not him. No. The present. Ugh, I can't believe this. If only I hadn't had that stupid thought after seeing Kim. Then I wouldn't have become this weakling. Wait. The Demon King's a weakling? What? Why? The demons are usually strong. I'm such a fool. Why did I do that? Maybe in the grand scheme, I guess. It's clear Krylos has grown weaker. That's why he got scared and called off the attacks. Let's join arms and cut off his head. We'll share all the power and authority. No, you won't. Traitors are always traitors. But Krylos became the Demon King by taking the head of our previous Demon King. What if he hasn't grown weak? Two of us will definitely die, or at least a fatal wound. Azareth, if you'll be our shield, we could try taking him on. What are you asking for? I'm hungry. Okay, fine. But what if there's proof he's gotten weaker? What then? Then we'll have to kill him, the demons. Always collaborating. For misery. And again, big man. I'm hungry. But Head Butler, even though he says he's level 15, taking notes. I'll report, my lord. Troop morale is hitting a rock bottom. There are increased reports of farcity and illegal cannibalism. Some have even left the demon territory without notice. When things weren't locked down. The four great generals are enraged, saying you have grown weak. They are now planning to cut off your head. Ugh. If the four of them come after me, I'll be dead in a heartbeat. That means if I appear weak, I'm dead. Wait. What about Kim? If I don't possess him, that must mean his corpse. Then charging into the human world might not be a bad idea. There is also a video from the Tomb of the Paladins. It was sent by General Ogma, or Ogma? Bro. General died. Stop, please. Spare me. Is Cray a character? No, what are you doing? No. Oh, my eyes. Dude died a horrible, horrible death. Yo, Ainz is not the Ainz of this universe, is this guy. Oh, God. That won't work. Is he being played by some lunatic? I don't want to deal with this kind of guy. I need to do whatever I can to stay here. Right now, it seems I'll die from either appearing weak or surrounding to the four generals, or get my eyes gouged out by Kim if I were to invade the human realm. Why am I in this game world? You asked for it. Well, at least maybe on some levels you did, because that's how the system was trying to work with Lloyd. Why can't I be happy? My only option is solving the food shortage problem and playsetting the demons. Lord Kryos, why are you here? Pardon? I was just going to look at some land for tilling. Pardon? Yeah, sorry. My lord, you are a narcissist, arrogant, and completely lack manners, yet you reply with pardon? That was absolutely horrendous and appalling. Never do that again. Damn, I was just trying to be nice to you, man. What is he setting up? Was he always like this? Zephyrus randomly appears once right before the battle with the Demon Lord. Okay. Alright, so he's like the last guard, even though he's only like level 15. He's got a cool scythe. That's what made him a popular character in the game. Sounds legit. Ugh, almost done. Almost done. Oh, great paladin, Demon Lord no longer wishes to fight. Please turn back. Doesn't care. Ah, my lord, please forgive me. for not being strong enough to protect you. Players thought he was either really loyal to the Demon King or greatly respected him or something. This is an unprecedented mistake, my lord. I have never seen a Demon Lord lose the faith of others. But he's annoying. Farming in Demon Land, you must have the memory of a goldfish. Seriously. I'm the king, you know. You can cut that out. No, I don't think I will. I'll continue. Oh my god. Lloyd and Javier, man. This is Lloyd and Javier to a T. Why isn't this jerk afraid of me? Not only you, but the previous Demon Lords have already tried farming. With barren soil and irregular weather patterns, nothing will grow. You're luckily were well aware. I know this place is called the Land of Death, or however. But I can save this land. I'm sick of farming, but I need to survive. The Demon Lord is acting strange. He has started eating dinner. What are you writing? Don't write anything weird. I'm performing my duties. Recording annuals of the Demon Lord is important. The Demon Lord's memory has definitely deteriorated. What a pain in my ass. Anyway, this dirt lacks nutrition. No nitrogen. Oh no, it was nutrition. And then no nitrogen either. Nitrogen. Alright, got bounds. Absolutely necessary for the plant's growth. Plants cannot directly utilize nitrogen in the air when, even though it makes up 78% of the atmosphere. The atoms are in a solid triple bound, making any chemical reaction difficult. So through chemical engineering and human creation, nitrogen fixation and food production skyrocketed. But here, impossible. There aren't as many agricultural tools. That means we need a natural occurring nitrogen fixation machine. Good luck trying to get that in this time period. And that would be lightning. Alright, you got that. The sudden high voltage turns nitrogen into nitrous acid. It mixes with the rain and absorbs real soil. The Demon Lord Cryos' main attack move is, so he's like preparing to fight this one knight. Okay. Scratches himself. Blood magic? Blood streak. You died. Yeah. Lightning and moisture explode together. It's a technique perfect for fertile soil. Stand back. Because here I go. Bloody. God, bloody God, this guy does every time. This freaking hurts. Ugh. He's grown weak, so weak. Yo, these guys are ready to kill him. So very weak. Eek. You're 100% weaker. He has to be an assassin. His place is a screw up or a screw me over and kill. But this is better than dying. Let's do this. Bloody strikes. All right. Now for real. So Krylos, are you unwell? Engaging. Be like, it's time you abdicate your throne. Ah, crap. It's faint, but I have some memories of my previous life. So, Kim, this is my 10th life, and I was headed for, well, change. I moved because the hand of I'm gonna say hand. I'm kidding. A hand of fate guided me, and now it's gone. The hand of fate no longer speaks. So what is my purpose? NPC. Ooh, Kim. All right, not bad. Not bad. Good start to whew, the Bountiful Demon Harvest, Demon King. All right. So, with that being said, I'm now getting tired. We got through our first chapters for all 3 of the Manhua today. So, Northern Blade. We got to the Back Alley Mage. Very nice. And now we got to the Bountiful Harvest, first chapter. All right. I'm excited to see how he's ever going to come his, engineering, whatnot, or, planning material. Yeah. All right. I'm tired. I got to head off. Thank you for everyone who came out for this late streams today. Much appreciated. I love you guys. And until next time, I'll see you later. Need some rest. Tomorrow should be Castlevania, so stick tuned for that. Okay? Oh, and make sure to stay hydrated. See you later, everyone.